Terrifying night for a Toronto city councillor and his partner, a well-known broadcaster. John Filion and Anna Maria Tremonti were left shaken today after bullets were fired at their North York home in the early hours of the morning. A lone police car sits parked outside the Willowdale home owned by veteran city councillor John Filion. On the garage door, an evidence tag marking the place a bullet hit his property.
At approximately 1:40 this morning, multiple bullets were fired into my car, which was unoccupied, and another bullet into my home. No one was injured.
Our cameras caught Councillor Filion arriving home just after 6 this evening. He would only read to us from a prepared statement, choosing not to answer any further questions. But he did offer this theory.
I suspect I have been targeted and that this is related to my work as a city councillor.
Filion was home with his partner at the time of the incident. Radio host Anna Maria Tremonti lives in the house, but a spokesperson for CBC tells City News she doesn't believe she was the target of the attack. Filion revealing today that this wasn't the first incident at his house.
This follows an incident 3 weeks ago in which a man with a weapon attempted unsuccessfully to force his way into my home.
I thought that it's like a safe neighborhood. But I don't know what to say.
The police officers actually knocked on everyone's doors, and it makes us very uncomfortable, obviously, and nervous.
Neighbors on this quiet street near Yonge and Shepherd are stunned by the latest events and the thought that someone would want to hurt the longtime councillor.
He's lived here for a long time now, many, many years. He's a very respected gentleman in the area.
Mayor John Tory also speaking out about the shooting, issuing a statement, reading in part, "I was very troubled to learn of the incidents of violence experienced by Councillor John Filion and his family in recent days. I spoke with him this morning to ensure he was uninjured and to express my concern. I also offered any help I could provide to him and his family." Police would not comment specifically on the events, only saying that they did respond to a call from a homeowner in this neighborhood and are now investigating.
In order not to compromise that investigation, I will not be publicly speculating on who I think might be involved or what their motives might be.
John Filion has been a city councillor since 1991 and had intended to retire last year. He ultimately entered the 2018 municipal race after Premier Doug Ford cut Toronto City Council in half. Filion beat out 17 other opponents in Willowdale with 31% of the vote.